Hello again, everyone. Edwin Lerner back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about Jupiter square or opposite Neptune in a natal chart. Now, some of you may remember when I first started my YouTube astrology channel, I did a series on the aspects in the natal chart. They're a little bit concise. Some people may have referred to them as snappy, so what I decided to do was make another series on them in which the videos would be a little bit longer and more descriptive. So anyway, first thing up is, well, if you have Jupiter square or opposite Neptune in the natal chart, there may be difficulty finding the exuberance and enthusiasm, which is Jupiter, to attain dreams and fantasies, which is Neptune. Now, let's say if Neptune is in Scorpio as an example, dreams and fantasies may be tied in with locksmithing or psychology, embalming, working as a coroner or surgeon, doing something with the occult, which includes astrology. It could be something with forensics or investigation as some examples. And also too, Jupiter square or opposite Neptune in a natal chart may also be expressed in having trouble finding the inspiration, which is Neptune, to expand horizons, which is Jupiter. Now, if Jupiter, say, is in Aries as an example, expanding horizons may be tied in doing something with the military or speech pathology, physiology. It could be sports, more specifically, it may actually be combat sports, combative sports such as karate, judo or boxing as some examples. And also too, at times you may be very idealistic and sometimes unrealistic in those matters that are connected with expanding horizons as well. So that's something to look at with these aspects. And also too, higher education, which is Jupiter, may often, not be beneficial to the attainment of your ideals. Let's say, for example, ideals being connected with Neptune, of course. Neptune being in Capricorn as an example, those ideals may be tied in with social status, stature in life, success, attaining career ambitions, maybe doing something Capricorn related, such as work with the government or politics. It may be doing something with architecture, construction, accounting, dentistry, business, information technology, even general mundane work. Now, another thing too is that activities with in-laws and foreigners, which is Jupiter, may often conflict with endeavors and activities that may be associated with the less fortunate, which can include the homeless, the impoverished, the oppressed, and hungry, which is Neptune. Let's say, for example, if you have Jupiter in Taurus, in-laws, one or more in-laws or foreigners may actually be a Taurus sun, moon, or ascendant, or simply embody the characteristics of the sign. It could be, those that are, you could say, persistent, patient, persevering, stubborn, even materialistic. It could be people that are very trustworthy, reliable, loyal, steadfast, as some examples. And the thing, too, is now lethargy, which is Neptune, may often conflict with doing Jupiter-related things, and that could cover a wide divergence of matters. That could be doing things, the sports, the outdoors, expanding horizons, religion, philosophy, publishing, advertising, commercial work, foreign travel, higher education. And the thing too is, now if you have Jupiter, say in Gemini as an example, higher education, maybe tied in simply manifold studies, or it could be connected with something related with communication, such as journalism, reporting, writing, data or satellite communications, or something involving manual dexterity, which can include auto or refrigeration mechanics. Jupiter and Gemini, as far as sports go, may have an interest in the quick reaction sports, which can include like badminton, racquetball, and table tennis. Another thing too, conversely though, Jupiter-related activities and endeavors may conflict with sleep and relaxation, which is Neptune. Now, the thing about this is now, again, going to, let's say, for higher education, let's say if Jupiter is in the zodiac sign Cancer, there may be, higher education courses may be associated with cooking, restaurant, culinary work, real estate, home renovation, remodeling, interior decoration. It could be something with home design or doing something, associated with the laundry or plumbing business, as some examples. Now, also, too, with these aspects, Jupiter square or opposite Neptune in a natal chart may also manifest, and it could be trouble in terms of expressing compassion, which is Neptune, to in-laws, which is Jupiter. Now, let's say if Jupiter is in Leo, as an example. One or more in-laws may actually be a Leo sun, moon, or ascendant, or simply embody the traits of the sign. It could be those that are, gregarious, extroverted, flamboyant, even ostentatious. It could be people that like to give that, impression of grandeur. Maybe those that are domineering and flamboyant and showy as well. Now, another thing too, is that it may be, harder for you in terms of attaining prosperity, which is Jupiter, in Neptune-related activities and endeavors compared to most people. And Neptune-related activities, can cover a wide divergence of things, whether it can be doing something with poetry, dancing, photography, anesthesiology, metaphysical, which includes astrology. It could be doing something with boating or fishing, scuba diving, oceanography, as some examples. And the thing is, if Neptune, is in Scorpio, as an example, there may be more, you may go about those Neptune-related endeavors, with more passion and desire and emotional intensity than most people. Now, also, too, Jupiter square or opposite Neptune in a natal chart may also be expressed in where it may be troublesome, for you to see the truth, detecting, distinguishing, really just saying the truth, basically, which is Jupiter in hidden adversaries, which is Neptune. Now, if Neptune is in Sagittarius, as an example, one or more hidden adversaries may actually be a Sagittarius sun, moon, or ascendant, or simply embody the characteristics of the sign. It could be, people that, may actually, they may be foolhardy, self-righteous, could be very blunt, outspoken, reckless, extravagant, may come across, very jovial or jocular, expansive, upbeat, and optimistic. And so also too, it may be harder for you in terms of expressing benevolence and goodwill, which is Jupiter. To those that are less fortunate, which is Neptune again, people that are less fortunate, situations can be those that are connected, those that are hungry, the homeless, the oppressed, and the impoverished. As some examples. And Jupiter is in Aquarius, as an example. Benevolence and goodwill may be expressed through helping those, with computers, whether it's supplying computers for the person or for people, or for just helping them, with internet skills, troubleshooting computers. It could be something with electronics as well. And also, too, it may be more of an arduous task in terms of finding, the optimism, and enthusiasm, which is Jupiter, in Neptune-related endeavors and in sacrificing for others. The thing is, And again, going to, let's say, go to Neptune and Aquarius as an example. Sacrificing for others, may be done. Again, it could be through computer-related work, whether it's, sacrificing your time, troubleshooting, computers for others, or, if you're into astrology, those of you that are watching this video, most of you are obviously into astrology. It could be doing something astrological for others and giving them insight into their charts as some examples. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Leonard saying, stay